Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Quality Shot Tennis. Today I will be doing the Coco Gauff versus Caroline Dolehide second round. It is the Guadalajara finalist taking on the U.S. Open champion. Dolehide is 43 in the world. Gauff is, I believe she is, number 4 in the world. Should be a good match. Join in. Two players are currently warming up. Appreciate everybody who joined in for the center stream as well. I will be doing the Coco stream as well. Yeah, welcome in, guys. Go down on the scoreboard and get started up soon. Excited to watch it. I was initially going to do the Eubanks match versus Sorry, not the Eubanks match. The that sounds like a great match. I was initially going to do the Monfils taking on Echeverry match, but then I decided that it's raining and that I'm not going to be able to do it, so I'm watching this one instead. But yeah, appreciate you guys joining in. By the way, I love Coco's outfit. Like, her outfit looks so good, and it's like I've seen people say like slam winning fit. She looks really good, and I like the fit. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Joining in. We got the call. Coco's won, like, what? 8 Grand Slam matches in a row. She is the reigning U.S. Open champion. It's always interesting, U.S. Open champ, especially if that was your first major one going into Australian Open. Very rarely does the U.S. Open champ win the Australian Open back-to-back, although it seems like that would happen more often because they're both hard court majors, but they're pretty different in how the courts play. Serve Coco, the forehand of Dolehide. Cross court, the forehand of Coco. That's in the net. Left 15. What's up? Two Americans going at it. Dolehide, a pretty young American player out of college. We'll see if she can back up the result that she had at Guadalajara. She has a lot of upside. I love the way her serve was looking in Guadalajara as well. We'll see. Coco's just playing another tier at the moment, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is a little bit closer than some expect, but we'll see. Forehand Coco, down the line, backhand. That's a great 360 shot. Lots of skill. Forehand cross court. The forehand of Dolehide. That goes out though. 15-all. 15-all. Serve coming here from Gauff, from Coco. Catches the ball toss. First serve coming. Serve down the tee. That goes long. Second serve. Second serve, forehand of Dolehide. The backhand of Coco. Forehand Dolehide. That's in the net. 3-15. 3-5. What's up, everyone? Say hi in the chat if you're in here. We're doing the Gauff versus Dolehide. I was excited to do the Echeverry Monfils match. I'm not going to lie, but the weather just didn't have it out for it. It's probably going to be played later. It is raining at the moment. If it's played tomorrow, then I might take that one tomorrow. I would love to. I might do a stream every day for the rest of the tournament. I have some time, and I'd love to call more matches. So I'll definitely be doing a lot more streams, no matter who's playing. Fernandez match is interesting as well. The winner of Fernandez taking on Alicia Parks takes on the winner of this match. All 4 pretty interesting players. Now that I think about it, 3 of the 4 are Americans. The other one is Canadian, so all from North America. Forehand volley, that's solid from Coco. Big fist bump. 1-0 for Coco. 1-0 for Gauff. She's getting it done. So I didn't know I was going to call this one. I'm assuming that they have never played before. I'm going to look it up. That's my assumption here. That's my hypothesis. My hypothesis is that these 2 have never played before. Because, no, they have. Second time in their career that they're. When was the first? Okay. Wait. I don't know why it's so hard to find things about the WTA. It's crazy. If I look up ATP head-to-head, I find it right away. Why, if I look up stuff about the WTA, different stats and head-to-head, it just doesn't come up. Gauff, Dolehide, head-to-head. It's annoying. Head. Okay. 2020 was the last time they played, so I wouldn't take that much from that. It is impressive that Coco got the win there, though, because she was very young at the time. How old was Coco Gauff in 2020? She's like, what, 18, 19 now? How old was she then? 19 now. 4 years ago, she was 15. That is wild. To win a Grand Slam in your teens period is like an insane thing to do. If you do that, you're insane. That's a crazy thing to do. Hey, what's up, Joe? What's up, Joe Mama? Good to have you in here. We're doing the Gauff Dolehide. We're doing the Gauff versus Dolehide match. 30 all here. Gauff ready to return. Serve coming here from Dolehide. First serve goes out. I'm gonna go out there with my prediction, by the way. I say Coco wins in 3 sets. That's my prediction. I'll say Dolehide pushes Gauff a little bit. I'm only going off of Guadalajara, I'll be fully honest. I only saw I think 3 matches from Dolehide in Guadalajara. Not just the final. I watched a few of her matches down there. And she was playing fantastic. So I mean, short highlights of a couple other matches that she's played, but really just those 3 matches, but she looked fantastic in Guadalajara, so I think she could be tough. I'll say Coco in 3 sets. But I'll say the sets, a weird prediction. I'll say the sets that Coco does win are going to be very, very one-sided. But I'll say that Dolehide takes another set. It's my prediction coming in. Don't know much about Dolehide. Yeah, big serve, but she just got broken there, so. I just remember thinking she has a very skillful game. She was getting a lot of consistent depth in Guadalajara. That was very impressive to me. So that's what I would say about that. Forehand return into the backhand of Coco. Backhand slice of Dolehide into the backhand of Coco. Cross court. Forehand of Coco. The forehand lob of Dolehide. That's good skill. Goes just long, though. 30 love. 30 love. Coco surely is just too... The ins and outs of her game are more refined. She's more consistent. That's crazy to say about a 19-year-old, but... by the way, speaking of her being 19, how old is Dolehide exactly? I know she's not that. Yeah, I thought she was like 24, 25. 25 years old. Dolehide is 25. Age difference about 5-6 years. Forehand Coco, cross court. Forehand to Dolehide. That's in the net. Very quick start for Coco here. Very quick start for Coco. Now that surprises me. Dolehide has a 252-182 win-loss record in her career, 58.1%. I wonder if that counts like ITF and challengers or juniors or something, because I didn't know that she played that many matches in her career. But yeah, no, she's been around a while, probably a little bit longer than I thought too. Yeah, she had her major debut in 2018. What does that mean? U.S. Open, Wimbledon semifinals and doubles, I'm assuming? Yeah, in doubles, Wimbledon, a couple semifinals. I knew she was good in doubles. Even now, she's about 43 in singles. She's about 42 in doubles as well. So she's a good doubles player. She's got good hands at the net. I saw that a little bit in Guadalajara as well. She's got good skill. She is really new, though. I mean, listen, this is only her, in terms of playing big events, her ranking hasn't been quite up there. I mean, this is her, let me count it up. She's played 9. This is her 9th main draw of a major. This is she's only played 4 main draw of WTA 1000 events. Like, she's not used to being at the top of the tour in singles. In doubles, completely different story. She's reached the semifinal of doubles majors 4 times in her career. She's reached quarterfinals 4 other times, so she's a doubles player. She made the finals of the Masters 1000 Guadalajara, back to the final match. Yeah, that's pretty much as far as my information on her goes. I would have prepped a little bit more and known a little bit more had I known that I was calling it. But anyway, glad to call it anyway. Very, very quick start for Coco. I think we've only been playing for about 5 minutes, and Coco has a 3-0 lead. Serve from Dolehide, the forehand of Coco. Forehand Dolehide, inside out, the backhand of Coco. Forehand, Coco defending her defense is so strong. Smash. Oh, right back to Coco. She's there with the lob. Smash. Backhand. Coco's still there. Another smash. Oh, I thought Coco was going to pull it out. 15 love. Early on in her career, even though her defense was good, sometimes those questions of, okay, I know you're fast. You're ridiculously fast, and you have good skills defensively, but is your defense offense effective enough? Are you getting enough oomph on your forehand, especially when you are having to defend? Those are some of the questions for Coco. It's been a little bit better. I still do have questions about the forehand, though, no doubt about it. The form that she has on the forehand shot makes me worry a little bit. I'm not going to lie. But to me, it was always obvious she was going to win a major or two in her career. And I hope she can win more than that as well. We'll see. You're doing better than Johnny Mac. I appreciate it, Matt. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, sometimes my issues with John McEnroe, I saw somebody say it on Twitter. Actually, I think a college player, a professional tennis player, and I've agreed with this. I've thought this for a while, is that sometimes I feel like Johnny Mac doesn't sometimes give the respect necessary for some of the players on the lower tiers of the tour. That's just something that I absolutely can't get in the mind of doing ever, because I have respect for players that aren't even professional. Like, I have respect for college, but I have respect for players that are trying to go pro. Like, I understand how tough of a sport this is at every level. I know McEnroe is one of the greatest to ever do it in doubles and singles. He won countless titles. So he's an icon, but in terms of him in the commentary booth, sometimes, to me, I feel that way, to be honest. Not to say that I'm not trying to say I know better or I am better than McEnroe, but for me personally, that's sometimes some things I struggle with Johnny Mac, but he brings a lot of entertainment value. That's for sure. Hey, thank you, Robert, for the 5 in the chat. I always appreciate your donations. Thank you. Thank you for that 5. I appreciate it a lot. And thank you always for joining in. I did notice the change to Robbie, Robert. I like that too. Hello, Anthony, QualityShot Tennis family. Yep. Welcome in, all the members, all the people, all the fans, QualityShot. Welcome in. Everybody joining in. Robbie, yep. Dolehide lost to Collins in the first round to AO 2 years ago. That was when Collins reached the final, no? She can play good ball. First round. I have Dolehide's performances up. Danielle Collins, how long did that match go? I'm gonna look it up. 6-1, 6-3 for Danielle Collins. Okay. Dolehide qualified into that event. Serve from Coco, the backhand of Dolehide, inside out, forehand of Coco. That's a wild forehand. I did say that I think this is going to be Coco in 3 sets. The little I've seen of Dolehide, I've really been impressed by her. So, sorry, Joe Mama. I need to be sorry. You see where McEnroe is giving up the captain's position, the Laver Cup, time for Federer and Roddick. Wait, McEnroe's giving it up? Wait, is that like breaking news, or is that 100%? Is that 100%? Listen, I've been like, I was so excited for Laver Cup before it started in 2017. I was like, this sounds awesome of a concept. Federer, my favorite player, making a tournament and everything about it, the all dark courts, the fact that it's called Laver Cup, and you have all these coaches and you have these players on a team just all interacting. And I was like, this sounds amazing. And it was for the first few years. But now it feels like, does this tournament have longevity, especially when you have tournaments like not ATP Cup, that's already defunct, but you have United Cup, you have Davis Cup, and surely I'm missing one as well, but there's so many cups in tennis now. So it just feels like, does it have longevity? And I hope that Davis Cup needs to stay. In my opinion, it needs to stay. It's history. It's in the sport. You don't get atmospheres in tennis like you do at Davis Cup. Even with a bad new format, in my opinion, it's still crazy. But I hope that Laver Cup keeps going. And I think that a coach's change, especially on the side of Bjorn Borg, would be a good thing for tennis. Maybe Federer and then Hewitt on the other side, Federer versus Hewitt for world versus That would be good. Federer versus Hewitt or something like that. They can experiment. Federer versus Agassi. Forehand cross court to the forehand of Dolehide. Federer versus Agassi would be good. Backhand slice. The forehand of Coco. Inside out. Dolehide with a chance to break. Ooh, wild backhand down the tee. Down the line. A couple of days ago, said it on ESPN. It needs new blood. Okay, gotcha. I hope that does come to fruition. It definitely needs new blood. It needs something injected into it. Because I think it has potential. It's just not that interesting at the moment. It is interesting how much Team World has switched the plot around, though, to be honest. That's interesting. Serve down the tee. Forehand of Coco. The forehand of Dolehide. That's in the net. Deuce. That's in the net. Deuce. Coco trying to have a hold here. If she gets broken, well, if she holds, then she's got full momentum so far. If she gets broken, then it feels like all the way we got a contest in this first set. So, bit of a difference. All-American matchup. I'm excited to watch Dolehide as well. Like I said, the only times I've seen Dolehide really play were at Guadalajara. So, I'm excited to see her again. See what she's got. Serve from Coco. The forehand of Dolehide. Backhand of Coco. The backhand slice of Dolehide. Backhand of Coco. And the backhand of Dolehide. The forehand of Coco. Forehand of Dolehide. Squash shot. Forehand of Coco. Cross court to the forehand of Dolehide. That's in the net. Advantage to Coco. Coco. I think Alcaraz is playing next year and Djokovic. Can you imagine Alcaraz Djokovic at Laver Cup? That would be fantastic for the event. I hope Alcaraz plays it, though. I'm not going to lie, Matt. I just hope he plays it. Excellent, Matt. Yeah. That sounds fun with Alcaraz. Backhand Coco. The forehand of Dolehide. That's a good lob. That's put away from Coco, though. One thing I did notice from Dolehide at Guadalajara is that she has a good skill set. Like, she has the lob, she has drop shots, she has slices. Probably why partially she does well in doubles. Those are good tools to have in the tool bag. She's got good net play. She had the big serve, which is also a big serve is really, if it's important in singles, it's equally important in doubles as well. So that's probably part of why. But yeah. So I'm excited to watch her again because the completeness of her game and the skill set was something that stood out to me from the little I saw of her. Or not the little I saw of her, but what I saw from her at Guadalajara. For 1 lead for Coco. And they got an early sleep night for a change. Yeah, it's true, Robbie. You know it. I was going to do that Chabert Monfils match, but I'm kind of excited about this. Because you probably hear it in my voice. I'm already a bit tired, but that's probably good for me. So a bit of a shame, to be honest, because there are a few matches going on later that are probably exciting. Like Gauff. Like, this is a great night of matches. Fernandez taking on Parks. Rublev's match, Monfils' match, or Echeverry's match, whatever way you want to look at it. I'd say it either way. Serve from Dolehide, the forehand of Coco. Backhand of Dolehide, lob way up high, the forehand of Coco. That's a great forehand. That is amazing that she hit a very spinny, loopy lob forehand, but it was very effective and very difficult to hit that way. Great placement on it. It's left 15 for Coco. Layla up a break. Okay. Is she playing? I didn't even realize. Oh, that means the outside courts are playing. Are we streaming that? We're going to stream that. Hold up. You know what I might be able to do? I might be able to do a double header with Layla and with Coco. Probably do a double header with Leyland for Coco. I think Faison's already asleep, but I could. I don't know if he'd mind that much. I could probably do Layla and Coco. I guess David is doing Novak's match. Yeah, he is. He is. David went to bed. Yeah. David went to bed. You and I both know. David went to bed. I could do double header. Listen, it's pretty early. I got the energy for it. I want to watch Layla too. And Nisimova up 2 sets, breaks in the first. We got a lot of good news going on. Layla on court and Nisimova doing well. Not good news for Podoroska fans. So every Podoroska fan watching the stream just shot me a death stare, but David is doing Novak's, yeah. But yeah, maybe I'll do a doubleheader with Layla. What is the score at the moment? What is Layla's score at the moment? Let me see. Yeah, she's 3-1 up on Parks. I could do Layla and I could do Coco. I think David was initially going to do Layla, but he went to sleep, so 30 all. Chat, do you want me to do double header of Layla and Coco? Yes in the chat if you want a double header, Layla Fernandez, Alicia Parks, and this Gauff match. If you want a double header, say yes in the chat. If no, then feel free to say no. I want some opinions if you're down for a double header. Go Amanda, yeah. 30 all. Dolehide with the serve. Serve long. Robbie, yes. Okay. Okay. I think I'll do it. I think I'll do it. Serve, kick serve in the backhand of Coco. Forehand Dolehide. The forehand of Gauff. Backhand Dolehide. Cross court. Backhand of Coco. Forehand Dolehide. Inside into the forehand of Coco. That goes long. 40-30 for Dolehide. All right, screw it. We're doing a doubleheader. Doubleheader stream. I don't think I'm going to change the title at all, but I will. I'll do a doubleheader with the Layla. Do a doubleheader with Layla. In fact, I probably could change the title, but anyway, probably do doubleheader. 40-30. Dolehide with the serve. Forehand of Coco. That goes long. Second serve. We'll keep an eye on the other scores. And Nisimova played. I mean, I know Samsonova played pretty much an abysmal first round match, but Nisimova was looking in fine form. She plays well at this tournament, I tell you. Backhand, cross court, the backhand of Coco, just crossed the net. Forehand of Coco. Loopy up to the backhand hits through the court. Backhand slice Coco into the deuce side. Forehand buggy whip way high in the backhand of Coco. These courts are so much slower than they used to be. Backhand Dolehide, that goes long. I don't know if I'm the only one who makes like kind of weird offhand sarcastic comments while I'm doing a play-by-play. Like I'll be doing a play-by-play. I'll be like forehand of Dolehide to the forehand of Coco. Then in the middle of it will be like, I'm really hungry right now. Like I'll just say something random like, man, these courts are so slow. I don't think Cam does that on the other channel. I think I'm perfecting new kind of play-by-play where I'll be doing a play-by-play like backhand down the line into the ad side, and then just in the middle of my play-by-play where I'm saying a million things like forehand, backhand slice. In the middle of it, I'll just be like, man, I'm excited for Roland Garros. Forehand Gauff, the backhand at all. Backhand slice Gauff, that just stays in slice. Forehand lob, smash put away from Dolehide. Advantage. All right, let me get a couple streams going here. All right, I gotta set everything up, but let me go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. I'll do double header. I feel really sorry for Nisimova with all her injury woes over the last few years. Yeah, injury woes, mental struggles. I mean, she lost her dad, who's really acting as her coach, which is enough said for that. It's just like, yeah, she's been going through a lot of struggles. All right, I'm going to do a double header. Also, apologies, Mike. I'll be honest. My laptop just ran out of battery, which was giving me my stream. I'll get that in. The Gauff stream, the Gauff Dolehide stream. I'll also do the Fernandez stream. But yeah, I just lost my stream. I'll get that back going. Give me a second here to set everything up. But I'll get both streams going. All right, cool. I got both things going. Dolehide with a good hold. By the way, let me get this Gauff stream back up here. For me, after the Coco match, I might go go to bed and get up for Djokovic. Okay, nice, Matt. Yeah, I'm not staying up for the Novak match. I got enough faith for Novak out Australia where I feel pretty confident what the result is going to be. But let's see. All right, I'm going to set up the Fernandez match on my second screen as well. That way I can do two. I'm getting that Gauff match back up. But Dolehide holds, at least keeps it close. Just one break of serve so far. All right, cool. Gauff stream. Cool. All right, Gauff at 30 love, serve, down the tee. Backhand to Gauff, that goes wide, 30-15. All right, 30-15. All right, everybody joining in. We're going to be doing a double header, so I'm going to be doing the Gauff Dolehide. I will also be doing the Leylah Fernandez Alicia Parks match. Very excited for it. David was initially going to have the call for the Fernandez match, but it started raining, so we scrapped a couple of streams, but I will be doing the Fernandez match because that is on now. So I will be doing the Fernandez and Coco Gauff match simultaneously. So this is the first doubleheader I've ever done. So we're doing history. I'm probably going to do a lot of these, to be honest, because I've always wanted to do a doubleheader. So this is the first one. Join in. You're here for some weird form of history, I guess. Probably the least exciting form of history ever, but anyway. We're doing doubleheader. Yeah, Matt, Novak's match in 6 hours, maybe more. Yeah, I'm probably not staying up, but I think he'll win, but people like to see his scores. Yeah, that's fair. You can do the coverage. All right. Similar scores, actually the same score. 4-2 for Fernandez serving over Parks, the American, and it's Coco, the American, serving over 4-2 over the American Dolehide. So, all right, we got two screens. We're doing it. Doubleheader. Here we go. Never done this before. Stepping into new territory. Backhand Coco, the backhand Dolehide. Backhand Coco, the backhand Dolehide. Forehand Coco, cross court, the forehand of Dolehide. That just goes out. Parks into the net. So 15 love for Leylah Fernandez. Second round matches. The winner of these two matches play each other in the third round. Fernandez and Gauff trying to get each other, get it done and play each other in the third round. It's Gauff with a game point. First serve in the net. Parks. The shot. Oh, Fernandez around the net. Oh, what a shot from Fernandez. What a first point to watch. That was definitely around the net. Forehand. Bit of a lefty forehand around the net from Fernandez. She's got the skills. Backhand Gauff. The forehand of Dolehide. Forehand of Gauff. That goes out. That was a wicked around the net shot. Way around the net. She was way out wide. Hell of a shot. Hell of a shot. Deuce on Gauff's serve, by the way. Fernandez pretty solid on her own serve. 4-2, 30 love. First serve into the net. First serve into the net. Everybody just joining in. We're doing a doubleheader. Fernandez match and Gauff match. Backhand of Parks. That goes long. 40 love for Fernandez. That's good serve from Coco. So it's advantage to Gauff. 31 minutes played so far in the Fernandez match, by the way. A little bit more in the Gauff match so far. Gauff and Fernandez both first serves into the net. Pretty in sync. Second serves. Gauff, the forehand of Dolehide, backhand. Return the forehand of Dolehide. That's a good shot inside in. Deuce. Deuce on the Coco Gauff match. Fernandez holds, by the way, for 5-2, but it's deuce still. 4-2 for Gauff. 4-2 for Gauff. You know, it'd be crazy if I try to call both points at once. If there are 2 points going on at once, I'm gonna be the first guy to do 2 points at once. I don't think anybody's ever doing that. We're doing new things in the tennis YouTube landscape here. We're gonna be trying things out. 2 matches at once. We'll call both points at once. That's a good serve from Coco, by the way, out wide advantage. I'm totally kidding, by the way. That would make absolutely no sense to watch. It would be fun, but it would make absolutely no sense. So pick your poison, I guess. Advantage for Coco. Dolehide making a bit of a more of a match of this at this point, by the way. It's already been over a 5-minute game here. Coco having struggles to serve it out. First serve long. Serve here from Coco. Serve down the tee. That's out too. That's out too. Hands on hips. Deuce. Deuce here for Gauff. Dolehide, by the way, beat French woman Jean in 3 sets in the first round. That was her opponent. Backhand lob way up high. Oh, wow. Terrible miss from Coco. She can't believe it. That was way high for her to put it away. Advantage break point for Dolehide. We'll focus on that. But it's Park serving at 5-2 here as well. Wow. That was way up high. That was a chance for Gauff to put it away. Swinging volley, and she just completely misses it. She just totally misses it. Advantage. Now it could be trouble. Now it could be trouble. Make a double. Forehand Coco. The backhand of Dolehide. Backhand Coco. She needs this point to keep her momentum. Forehand Coco. The backhand Dolehide. That's big. The backhand Coco. Got to take her chance here. Forehand Dolehide just crossed the net. Backhand Dolehide. The forehand of Coco. Forehand Dolehide. Kind of inside in. That goes out. Dolehide. We're back on serve in the Coco match. It looked like this might run away. The match might run away with it. That was part of why I was looking to do a doubleheader with the Layla match. It was 1-4. I believe it was 30-40. I believe it was 1-4, 30-40. Coco looking to get a double break. We're back on serve. 3-4. We're back on serve in 3-4. I have some non-tennis news starting February 5th. I'll be writing college basketball articles for T3 bracketology. No meaning involved, but much bigger exposure. Okay. Nice. That's good news, Matt. We're covering the Big East and Southern Conference. Nice. Good to hear. Yeah, eventually I'd like to get into covering more sports. That'd be fun for me. But I don't think I'll ever be. Tennis is my thing. I mean, I'll do other sports, but I like tennis. I'm not gonna suddenly be a American football guy. Maybe. I don't know. If I'm hyped for tennis, it's gonna be. If I do football, it'd be crazy. That'd be a crazy thing for me to do. If I'm started doing American football, that'd be crazy. I would be screaming. Everybody's eardrums would go out, I think, if I did American football commentary. But I like doing tennis. By the way, serve here from Parks at 40 love. Solid service game. Fernandez will have to serve it out. Man, I'm excited I get to call this Fernandez match. This was the one I initially wanted to do. So, forehand, that goes in the top of the tape. 40-15. Dolehide at 3-4, back on serve. Serve here from Dolehide. Kick serve into the forehand of Coco. Forehand of Dolehide. Into the forehand of Coco. The forehand of Dolehide. Back into Coco. The forehand of Dolehide. Back in. That goes long. Love 15. Coco will try to re-break. Keep her. Get back her momentum. Good serve from Alicia Park. She's got that big serve. Fernandez is going to try to serve the first set out. We'll see what Layla can do. Kind of a big moment in both these matches at the moment. In both the first sets. Kick serve, the backhand of Coco. Forehand Dolehide, the backhand of Coco. That goes wide. So it is 15-all. 15-all. Layla stepping at the line to serve. Step into the line to serve. Serving for the first set. Serving for the third round of the Australian Open, where she belongs if you go by form. She is in great form. I love to see it. Very fulfilling as a player who's believed in Fernandez's prospects for the top of the tour for a while. She is finally fulfilling them a little bit, which is great. Following that U.S. Open run that she had. She can do it at a hardcore major as well. It doesn't have to be clay. Clay might be her best, though, but we'll see. It's yet to be known. Serve Layla. Out wide to the backhand of Alicia Parks. Backhand Layla. The forehand of Parks, forehand, Layla, that goes out. That goes out. 40-15 for Dolehide, by the way. She is cruising back to put this back level. Layla trying to serve this out. Alessia Parks can hit the ball super big. Sometimes the worry for Layla is, can she sustain her game against a big player, against a big hitter? We'll see if she can. Both pretty compelling matches at the moment. 3 of the 4 players are American, so all 4 are North American. Backhand slice. The backhand of Alessia. That's a complete miss hit from Layla. 15-30. Complete miss hit from Layla off the backhand. That's a backhand out wide from Dolehide, so 40-30. 40-30. It's my first time calling the double header. It's very hectic. Good luck, Matt. Nice news. Yeah, very cool. Very, very cool, Matt. It's good to hear. It's first time calling the double header. I'll do my best. I'll just go for whichever match something's going on. That's how I'm going to do it right now. That's how I think is the best at the moment. Forehand inside out. That's a good winner. Big come on from Dolehide. Big come on from Dolehide. 4-4, all tied up on the Coco match, and it's Layla serving at 5-3, but Parks is looking to get the break. It's 15-40, eyes on this Fernandez match. A couple bad errors from Fernandez in this game. Parks looking to get it. Serve from Fernandez. Out wide, backhand Fernandez. The forehand of Parks. The forehand of Fernandez. That's too good. That's a great forehand swing from Fernandez. Good forehand swing from Fernandez. One more break point to go for Layla. One more break point to go for Layla. This is fun. I'm loving every minute of this. I would watch the Cam Williams do this on his channel. I was like, man, I want to do this. This sounds fun. I like a challenge. This is challenging, but it's fun. Layla at the line to serve. That's a let. 30 love for Coco, by the way. Trying to regain her composure, regain her momentum in the match. It looked like she was cruising to a 6-1 set. Not that at all anymore. That goes out off the forehand from Dolehide. 40 love. Another break point for Layla to save. Forehand of Parks. The forehand of Layla. That's a wild forehand long. It is 5-4. Parks is back in it on serve against Layla. Layla just kind of wry smile and shakes her head. That's kind of a good sign. She can laugh about it, though. Shows that she's still confident that she has this. But it's 4-5. These matches are so in sync. This is not normal for a doubleheader. Yeah, I know this is the first one I've done. It is not. This is crazy. Both matches just became 5-4. Like, that's wild. That's crazy. Thank you, Robbie. I'll continue working for a channel. Nice. Trying to stay as busy as possible. Yeah, nice, Matt. Very, very cool. Your rookie exposure to the doubleheader, not your last. Yes. Thank you, Robert. Yeah, I'm trying my best out here. I'm trying my best. It's definitely not my last. In fact, I've always wanted to do this. I almost did this for the I don't know if you were there when I covered, I believe it was the Mets and Sofia finals between Draper and Manarino, and then Hugo Humbert versus, I forgot who he played, but whoever he played in the final there in Mets. I was going to do a doubleheader of those two, but then me and Faison kind of got confused with the schedule. We thought they were going to be happening at the same time, but it actually ended up perfect. Like 5 minutes after one finished, I started covering the other one, but initially that was going to be a doubleheader. Which is why the stream, by the way, is if you look at the Mets Sofia finals last year, at the end of last year, both of the event, we covered it all in one stream because we literally thought that I was going to do a doubleheader for that one. But anyway, that one was fun to do anyway. But serve from Parks, big serve down the tee. That's a huge ace. I mean, Parks is a big server. Serve from Dolehide, the backhand of Gauff, forehand of Dolehide. That goes out. Dolehide has a really good backhand, and her forehand is holding up pretty solid at the moment. It's not like Gauff has the most solid forehand either, so she has a good game to go up against Gauff with her backhand also being her strength, and her forehand's pretty solid at the moment. At least it appears to me like Dolehide's backhand is pretty much her strength, or at least, if not stronger of the two, a very, very good to have. It's very good for a player to have a backhand that strong. Backhand of Coco, lefty backhand. Sorry, of Layla. That's the first time I've mixed up the names. Definitely not gonna be the last time either. Forehand Dolehide, the backhand of Coco, forehand of Dolehide, the backhand of Coco inside out. That's in the net. 15 all here on the Parks match. Appreciate everybody joining in. For everybody just joining in, we are doing a double header for the Leylah Fernandez match and the Coco match. Right now I'm calling things willy-nilly. I'll probably try to so this is the first time doing a double header. As I call this more, I'll probably figure out which match is more important to look at for the moment being. But anyway, we're doing the double header. Forehand, inside out, backhand slice of Dolehide, forehand to Coco. The forehand Dolehide, cross court. Forehand to Coco, backhand slice Dolehide. Cross court into that ad side, forehand Dolehide. The backhand to Coco. Forehand Dolehide, the forehand to Coco. Back to the backhand Dolehide. Forehand to Coco. That's in the net. Dolehide is playing well. 40 love to get to tie this up at 5-5. Fernandez is scrambling, by the way. 15-all at 4-5. Backhand slice defense. That goes long. A big fist bump from Parks. Parks is the kind of player that she is just absolutely ruthless. You know what I mean? She will just do whatever to get over that line. And she's self-confident, which you need. Like her or not, she's self-confident. Serve from Dolehide. The forehand to Coco. That goes out from Dolehide. Second serve. Second serve. Kick serve. The backhand to Coco. Forehand Dolehide. Ooh, that's a big forehand. That stays in. 5-5. Dolehide is playing very impressive. I did say that I think it will be Coco in 3 sets. So we'll see if my prediction comes to fruition. Meanwhile, on the Fernandez match, it's a backhand long. 40-15 for Parks. 40-15 for Parks. Have a feeling the Gauff match is going to go longer than I thought. I'm at. Yeah, I think it's going to be a 3-setter. I think we're going to get a 3-setter there. I remember Cam doing a 5-header 2 years ago. That was crazy. What? Joe Mama. Cam is just unbelievable, man. What's the record? I want to go for the record too. I know I'm just starting. I am way over my head, but I want to go for the record. What's the record? That must be the record because nobody would be insane enough to do more. If you're insane enough to do 5, nobody is insane enough to do 6, surely, unless you're me, which I am considering it. At a Grand Slam at some point, do 6 matches. That'd be so hilarious. I just find it funny. I don't know. I find chaotic situations funny, which isn't good, but it helps me cope with chaotic situations. Guess you need it if you're doing a double header. Backhand Coco, the backhand of Dolehide. Forehand of Coco. It's a buggy whip shot way up high. Backhand Dolehide hits through the court. Backhand Gauff. This could get away from Gauff here. But forehand Gauff to the backhand Dolehide. That's a great backhand. Forehand Dolehide inside in. Forehand Gauff defending. That's in the net. It's love 30. Love 30. Eyes on the Gauff match. Because Gauff this first time might get away from her. Forehand cross court. Oh, what a pickup. Half volley. Parks with a lob. That's a great. No, goes just long. Deuce. Fernandez 2 points away from taking the first set. Fernandez 2 points away from taking the first set. Love 30. By the way, guys, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to Quality Shot Tennis. That goes out. 15-30 here for Coco. 15-30 here for Coco. Joe, I think it was French Open 2022. That sounds crazy. I'm trying to remember what that tournament was and when he would have been doing that. Because if I know Cam, he was like, man, there are too many good tennis matches on. Because he's such a tennis fan at heart. He's like, man, there are too many good tennis matches on. He's like, there's Ostapinko, but then there's also Rublev taking on Cilic. Like, I'm trying to figure out which matches he could have been watching at that point, but that must have been crazy. Double fall from Coco. Some errors getting in her way. At the moment, some errors getting in her way. Big moments on both matches. And it's the Coco match where things are especially worrisome for Coco. That goes out from Leylah. Advantage to Parks, but all eyes on this Gauff match. 2 break points for Dolehide. Looked like it was going to be all Coco. Dolehide with a great comeback. Forehand to the backhand slice of Dolehide. Backhand Coco. Just got to play solid. Forehand. Right off the baseline. That goes out. And Dolehide gets the break. Dolehide is going to serve for this first set. It's really run away from Coco here. And it feels like it's happened in a hurry as well. Dolehide is going to serve for the first set at 6-5. Parks with the first serve into the net. I'm enjoying that. I'm loving this more than a regular stream. This is fun. I'm going to do more of this for sure. I'm loving this. Backhand Leylah. The backhand of Parks. That goes out. Leylah at deuce. Gauff match had a changeover, by the way. I'm enjoying this, to be honest. I always wanted to do one. Smear match must be one of the quickest this year so far. Hey, what's up, Sean? Yeah, that's crazy. 6-0, 6-2. First set, 20 minutes. I didn't watch it, Sean, but if you're on my Yannick Sinner stream, Faison came in here. It was like, man, Ons can't hit the ball. She's looking flat. Faison was frustrated with the Jabor. I don't blame him. That's a great ace from Parks out wide. Advantage to Alicia Parks. Under an hour. That's impressive. Yeah, 54 minutes. I couldn't believe it. I thought that was good. I thought that was a for sure 3-setter. In fact, I initially requested to call that match, but Faison really wanted to call it, so I was like, of course. But then I felt bad for Faison because that didn't end up being a match at all. 6-5 for Dolehide here. 6-5 for Dolehide. Against Coco, serving for it. Serve out wide to the forehand of Coco. Forehand, that goes out from Coco. Some errors from Coco in the set, I tell you what. Some errors from Coco in the set. Parks is at advantage. Down the tee. That's a good serve from Parks. It's 5-5 in the Parks match. Looked like both Coco and Fernandez were going to win these first sets easy. It hasn't ended up that way at all. In fact, it looks like Coco is on the brink of losing it. Which sounded weird out of context, but forehand goes long, 15-all. Forehand goes long, 15-all. If you're just joining in, we're doing a doubleheader of the Alicia Parks, Leylah Fernandez match and the Coco Gauff, Caroline Dolehide match. First doubleheader I've ever done, but I'm so far some of the most fun I've had on a stream, to be honest. So, serve from Dolehide. That's in the net. Second serve. Definitely want to do more of these. Second serve from Dolehide. Some water on the court, by the way. Delay on the Fernandez match. That's a double fault from Dolehide. Some nerves could creep in here when you're serving it out against the U.S. Open champ in the first set. Second double fault of the match. Second double fault of the match. Demon Or just bageled Arnaldi in the second set. Jesus, Demon is on something, huh? What's up, Robbie, Zerafine? What's up, Zerafine? Good to have you in here. Doing a doubleheader. Serve to the forehand of Coco. Forehand Dolehide. The backhand of Coco. Forehand of Dolehide. The forehand of Coco. Backhand Dolehide. Cross court. That goes out. Coco with the big fist bump. Now she's the one. 15-40 looking for a break. Could go to a tiebreaker. Backhand in the net from Parks. 15-love. 15-love. Parks is the kind of player that Fernandez can struggle against. All eyes on the Gauff match, though. 2 break points for Coco. 2 break points for Coco. Forehand of Dolehide. The forehand of Coco. Forehand Dolehide. The forehand of Coco. That's in the net. 30-40. Dolehide trying to save one more. Dolehide trying to save one more. By the way, let me know your predictions in the chat. Let me know your predictions in the chat for both matches. Especially let me know about the Gauff match. Do you think this is going to be 3 sets? Who do you think's winning how many sets in the Gauff match? But for both matches as well. Forehand of Fernandez. The backhand of Parks. Forehand Fernandez. Just over at the backhand of Parks. Keep a pause on that. Break point here for Coco. That's in the net. Coco breaks. Forehand the net from Dolehide. Big break. 6-all. Fernandez wins the point. 30-love. It's a tiebreaker here in the Gauff match. So let me know. Let me know in the chat. What do you think is going to be the score in this tiebreaker? Who's win this set? Who's win the tiebreaker in this Gauff match? And what's going to be the score in this? What's going to be the score in this tiebreaker? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. I say Dolehide wins it. I say Coco's a mentally solid player, but I did predict that Coco's going to lose a set in this match. And also, Dolehide is playing so well. Coco kind of completely let it go for most of the set. So I'm going to say Caroline Dolehide 7-4. I'll say Dolehide 7-4 in the tiebreaker. Let me know your predictions in the chat for the tiebreak score. Whoever gets it closest, I'll shout you out in the chat. So let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Serving the backhand of Dolehide, backhand Coco. The backhand of Dolehide, cross court, that goes out. 1-0 for Gauff. That's a big backhand from Parks, by the way. Big backhand extends into that shot beautifully, comes over it. 30-all. Parks is an opponent that can be really tough for Leylah. If she's playing well, she's kind of up and down, but when she's up, she can be tough. Great athlete as well, big serve. Parks can be tough, and like I said, she's just so self-confident and so ruthless out there. Serve Dolehide. into the backhand of Coco. Forehand Dolehide, inside in. That's too good from Dolehide, 1-1. That's the kind of level that brought her back to the match. Fernandez, forehand to the backhand volley. That's too good. You know, I keep thinking of people who have done doubleheaders in the past, but I feel like I just got to put my own spin on things. Like, I want to go from one point and then go right into the next point. Like, I might do this a little bit differently than some other people have done doubleheaders, but I'll keep it going. Gauff in 2, Layla in 3. Okay. Ons couldn't hit a barn door, Sean. She looked flat, didn't she? Dolehide serve out wide, forehand Coco. Backhand Dolehide, cross court, backhand Coco. Back cross court, backhand Dolehide. Ooh, hits the top of the tape. Coco with a mini break. Gauff gets a mini break. Blown lead just like the Martic Tomljanovic third set last night. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Martic was up 4-1, double break, I think. Gauff in 2, Layla in 3. Okay, I say Gauff in 3, Layla in 2. So we're kind of opposite there, Joe. Gauff 7-4, 7-4 Coco. Okay, we all said 7-4. We all said 7-4. Okay, Parks gets the break on Fernandez, by the way, so she's going to serve for it. You don't want to be down a set against Alicia Parks. Very weird in both matches. It looked like both players are going to run away with it. Now it's Layla who's looking like Parks might take it. It's Coco looks like she's going to take the first set anyway. 3-1. Gauff in straights, Layla in 3. Okay. Similar. Robbie Snap. Same predictions, doing really well, Anthony. I appreciate it, Joe. Thank you. And thanks everybody in the chat. Joe Mama, Robbie. Joe, it's so funny saying the name out loud. Joe Mama. Zeraphine, Sean Power. Appreciate everybody in the chat. We got a lot of people that are usual, some members in the chat. So thank you to all the members. Shout out to all the members. And don't forget to subscribe if you are new. We're trying something out. I like trying new stuff out. Anyway, 51 minutes played so far in this Gauff match. Fernandez at the back of the court practicing her shadow swings. I think that's what they're called, whatever they're called. I might have just made up a term, but that's a backhand in the net from Dolehide. Looks like Coco is going to take this tiebreaker 5-1. So a couple said 7-4 Gauff, so it looks like it might be that way. Looks like my prediction was very off, but that's tennis. Most predictions will be wrong, I suppose. Serve Parks. That's in the net. I love that from Fernandez. Stone cold, head looking at the ground, just walks to the other side. Fernandez is fully into the match. I love that. 5-1 for Gauff. And it's love 15 for Fernandez. We could have got 2 tiebreakers. These matches are very in sync, to be completely honest. It's been kind of scary for me because I really don't think this would happen every time that I do a doubleheader. But forehand Gauff, the forehand of Dolehide, forehand of Gauff, the backhand of Dolehide, backhand Gauff, cross court to the backhand Dolehide, the forehand of Gauff, backhand Dolehide slice that just crossed the net. It's a great slice shot, a good slice to neutralize from Gauff. But Dolehide still has the advantage. That's in the top of the net, though. Coco Gauff is going to be at 6-1 here. Coco at 6-1. Coco at 6-1. Looks like Coco is going to take this. That's the good thing about having 2 matches, though. Once we get into the changeover, we still got the other match. I'm glad I'm doing doubleheader. I got the energy for 2. It's still early. If this was 3 a.m., no way, I'd be out. But backhand Coco, the backhand of Dolehide down the line. Oh, what a backhand from Dolehide. That's the kind of tennis that let her back into the match. It might be a little too late, though. By the way, meanwhile, Parks is at 30-15. 30-15, and she's hyped up. She's hyping herself up. That was a hell of a backhand from Dolehide. Arguably the best for the match, but it's come too late here. Serve off, big point on both sides. First serve into the net from Gauff. We'll see how Parks can do. Serve, Parks. Down the tee is a let. Gauff, serve into the backhand of Dolehide. Backhand Gauff. She opts for a backhand. She likes that backhand, and that's too good. Coco survives in a big come on. Guess you can't count out Coco. She's got a hell of a mentality. But I'll tell you what, if Dolehide plays like she was playing the second half of the first set, she's going to be a tough out. So it could still stay competitive. Dolehide was the one who made that fun. It was Gauff definitely had some errors to let Dolehide back in, but Dolehide played really well to get back into the match as well. By the way, two set points for Alicia Parks this first set here. 6'5", 40-15. We'll see how Fernandez can do. She's also got a good mentality on her. That first serve goes just long. I thought it was an ace from here, but it goes just long. Second serve here from Alicia Parks. Second serve from Parks. Out wide, that's a double fault. Alicia Parks can be up and down, a little bit hectic, a little bit chaotic. Parks is so funny, man. There's there's something about Parks that is just so funny. She has this like IDGAF attitude to the absolute max on the court, which I just love, to be honest. Anyway, 40-30. Serve here from Parks. 57 minutes played. That's a serve, and that's too good. Fernandez walks back to the chair. No come on or anything. Parks silent as you like. She walks back to the chair. Alicia Parks with the first set over Fernandez. Wow. We'll see how Fernandez can do to climb back here. Alicia Parks trying to spoil a potential Gauff Fernandez third round. Parks with the big hitting, though. Hey, what's up, Max N? Come on, Coco. Yeah, Coco with the first set. Hey, Joe, gifting 5 Quality Shot Tennis memberships. Let me know if you got the membership for Quality Shot Tennis. By the way, don't forget to subscribe. If you are new, you can always hit the join button for all the perks of being a member. Join all the other great members on this channel, like Robbie, like Zeraphine, like Joe. Appreciate you guys in the chat. And don't forget to subscribe if you are new. It's Anthony here for the call. Anthony Archer on the call. Hey, what's up, Lexi? What's up? Good to have you in here. We're doing a double header, Lexi. We're doing it brand new. I'm not just doing Gauff Dolehide. I'm also doing Fernandez because I decided to go wild. Zara, Max, Moo. What's up, Lexi? Lexi, a gift for your first double header, Anthony. I appreciate it a lot. I really do, Joe. I appreciate you. Freaking Layla, yeah. Man, that's disappointing for Layla, to be honest. Disappointing for Layla. To be honest, I had my out of all the matches happening today, I'll be completely honest. By the way, they're showing that ridiculous around the net shot that Fernandez hit, which actually was the first shot that I started calling when I started doing the double header, which is ridiculous. But anyway, I completely lost my train of thought, which is bound to happen. Oh, but yeah, I appreciate Joe for all the gifting the memberships, which is great. Yeah, Layla, Alicia Parks is the kind of player that can really test out Layla. So, now what's up, Joe, Robbie, Max, Marcus, Zara, Joe, Lexi, Matt, Robbie. I appreciate everybody supporting me, supporting Quality Shot Tennis, joining in for the streams, having a lot of fun with this double header. Like I said, first one I've ever done, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying doing the call. Enjoying doing the call. Robbie, Robert. Yeah, I saw that. Robbie. Robbie, you changed your name. I was mentioning that earlier as well. I like it, though. But yeah, Layla kind of gave that away a little bit. Kind of a bad service game. So Fernandez should step up in the second set. I expect her to. Come on, Coco. Come on, Layla. Yeah. Let's see how they can do. I like both of them as well. I hear a lot of talk on the Twitters, on the Xverse, on the Twitterverse. I hear a lot of talk about Slam winning kit and good kits for Slam. I'll tell you what, Coco and Layla both have good Slam winning kits on. I'm trying to appeal to the youth a little bit. Park served many aces to get back from 1-4 to win at 7-5. Yeah, she did. She's got a big serve. I was saying it earlier. She's got a big game to really test out Layla. Layla, the big questions around her was can her game really stand up to big hitting players? In some ways, Parks is a really, especially for an unseeded player, Layla can only play unseeded players in the first 2 rounds. Layla, she's kind of the perfect storm for Layla in terms of a player. So that's why I'd say doubleheader. What's the other match? Fernandez taking on Alicia Parks. So yeah, everybody just joining in. I'm doing the Parks Fernandez match. I'm also doing the Gauff Dolehide match. So that's kind of what it is. By the way, other matches going on at the moment. Demonor up 6-3, 6-0, 3-2 over Arnaldi, putting on a clinic there. Wozniacki went out, which sucks. Timofeeva qualifier, though, doing well already in the third round, which is a good run for a quali. Another qualifier, Hunter is beating Siegmund. Up love 15 at 3-3, won the first set. What else is going on? Yannick performed an amazing performance. Love that. 6-2, 6-2, 6-2. So that's cool as well. Sebastian Baez with the first set over Galan. Galan just played a 5-hour match in his first round. And he's taking on Baez. So I think Baez is the favorite. Great draw for Yannick no matter what. Because he either gets Galan, who played a 5-hour match, and plays at least a long four-setter against Baez, or he gets Sebastian Baez, who's definitely winnable anyway. Also, Krajcik was up 6-2 on Korpatch. That's kind of what's going up. Layla, yes. I agree, yeah. Kind of the perfect storm. Demonor was up 3-0. He's fine. He'll be fine. He's still got the 2-set cushion. By the way, medical timeout in this Dolehide match. All right, second set starting up here in this Fernandez match. Fernandez at 40-30, forehand to the backhand of Fernandez. Backhand of Parks. That goes out. Good hold from Fernandez there. Strong, solid, 1-0. Strong and solid, 1-0. This sounds crazy, but this feels like what I was kind of looking for. And when like I'm doing a play-by-play or a live stream, this might be my thing a little bit. I might do a lot of double headers because this is a lot of fun for me so far. Every time I've done like a play-by-play, it's been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed all the ones I've done greatly, especially talking to all you guys. I love doing this, especially for big matches, hype matches is a lot of fun. But I always felt like there's a little bit more that could be added in that I think I would really kind of excel in or enjoy. And I feel like this has been really fun for me. Anthony did Yannick's match earlier. Yes. Yeah, I did. Yeah. I was on for the Yannick match earlier. It's been a lot of, that one was fun to call as well. Yannick with the win over De Jong. De Jong really had nothing for Yannick, but I'll be honest, the way Yannick played or seemed like he was playing, the level he was playing at, it doesn't matter if he was playing the 161st player in the world or the first player in the world. He was going to be tough for anybody. Serve here from Parks. That goes long. Second serve. That goes long. Second serve. Some serve from Parks. That's in the net. I expect this. And I think Layla might have it in the back of her head as well. One thing about Parks, if you don't know much about Alicia Parks, she's very up and down. She is very up and down. So I'm expecting Layla to win the second set all day. In fact, I'll say that Layla wins it 6-2. Parks is serving well. I'll say 6-3. But I think Layla wins the set. Serve down the tee, forehand Parks. That's a good forehand inside out, though. Big fist bump. She's looking mentally locked in, though. I'll tell you what, 15-all. She's looking mentally locked in. Maybe it's something about being in such a big match. Forehand, Coco. Start the second set in the Gauff match. Forehand, that goes out from Gauff. 15 love. 15 love, 15 love. Let me know. What do you think the score in the second set of the Gauff match is going to be? Let me know in the chat. 15 love for Dolehide. Backhand Fernandez. That's a great. Is that in? No, it's off a let from Parks. I'm still not fully sold on the idea that we need to have lets in professional tennis, and that's a complicated issue, but I don't know. I'm still not sold on the fact that we can't do a college tennis style and just go with it, because it really, if you're talking about something that slows tennis down, let's slow it down. There are definitely arguments against it though, but I would say that. I guess Medvedev plays tomorrow. Let's go, Danielle. I don't know if people in the chat know. I mean, but before Yannick came along, really around 2021, Medvedev was by far my favorite player on the tour. I wasn't really watching it in an analyst way at the time, more so as a fan, but I love what Medvedev brings to the tour as well. He's definitely a favorite. 30-15 or 40 love for Dolehide. Dolehide hasn't dropped a point in the second set so far, but only 3 points played. She's looking for the first game though. Serve out wide. That's a good start for Dolehide. I did say Coco in 3 sets. Dolehide played really well towards the second half of that first set. We'll see. 6-4 Gauff, 6-3 Coco. Okay. Dolehide is going to win. Ooh, Marcus, I love the guts to call that. I'm gonna say Dolehide wins the set though. You encouraged me to say how I really feel. I think I think Dolehide is gonna win the second set 6-4, and then I think Gauff runs away within the third set. That's my prediction. I say Dolehide 6-4, and then Gauff wins in the third. Let's see. Likely, everybody's saying 6-4 Gauff, though. You're definitely a higher chance because Gauff is, what, 4th in the world? Dolehide is, like, 40th in the world. So, backhand slice, Gauff, forehand volley, backhand. Ooh, what a kind of a backhand smash, lob over Dolehide. What a point. Oh, what a shot. Oh, in the net. These two have skills. They got hand skills. And it is the American and Coco Gauff who outskills Dolehide. That was a great forehand volley initially. Better lob. Then a bit of a backhand smash, hits it, but still great skill. Dolehide arguably should have hit over the next forehand. She almost got it back on the kind of Alcaraz-esque squash shot behind her, but not to be. Love 15, by the way, for Parks. Serve down the tee. Backhand Fernandez. That's in the net. Love 30 for Parks. Watch out. Love 30 for Parks. It's Gauff. It's Gauff here serving at 15 love, 0-1. Serve into the forehand of Dolehide. Forehand Gauff. The backhand slice of Dolehide. Backhand Gauff. The backhand of Dolehide. That goes out. 30 love. 30 love. And it's love 30 on the Fernandez serve, which matters much more. There were a couple of comebacks in the first set. Fernandez couldn't outhold Parks, though, if we're talking about both matches together. Backhand, that's great athleticism to even get it back, Parks, but that's too good from Fernandez. Slice. I'm not seeing a whole lot of energy from Fernandez, though. She can't underestimate Parks. And I feel like maybe she's underestimating Parks. I can't be inside her head, though. She's got a fist bump. She's got to get the crowd involved. It's not going to be easy, but she needs to get that energy. She's down 15-30. Forehand Gauff to the backhand. Ooh, down the line of Dolehide, 30-15. Dolehide can play a good ball, I tell you what. She's still just 25, too, by the way. She's got a lot of time to go on the tour. Thoughts on Shelton versus O'Connell? Ooh, that's a good question. I like that, Seraphine. We'll talk about that. 15-30. Fernandez, serve out wide. Backhand to the forehand of Fernandez. Down the line. Layla just can't get the balls in. 0-1. Backhand, the forehand of Dolehide. Forehand of Gauff. The forehand of Dolehide. Cross court. The forehand of Gauff. Backhand Dolehide. Excuse me. And the backhand of Dolehide. Good drop shot. It's a great drop shot. Whoa, what a get from Gauff. This girl's quickness is out of this world. 40-15. I just started getting excited about Dolehide, and then Gauff brought me right back to earth because Gauff is playing insane. That was one of the best shots I've seen in the women's event so far. She got that ball when it was about like a quarter of an inch off the ground. The fact that she hit a winner off it, not only just got to it, is unbelievable because that was an impeccable drop shot. She knew exactly what she was going to do the whole way she was running. That's important. That's good anticipation. That's good vision, and that's good execution as well. Backhand Fernandez, the forehand of Parks, forehand of Fernandez, the backhand of Parks. That's in the net. Fernandez saves 2 break points. Gauff is looking to hold here. Hits the tape. Does Dolehide. Forehand on the baseline. Forehand Dolehide. Cross court to the forehand of Coco. Forehand Dolehide. The forehand of Gauff. Chipped. Backhand slice Dolehide. That goes long. Gauff holds for 1-1. We are at 1-1 in the second set of the Parks match as well. My boys are playing. I don't even know if I can watch any of them. Wow. That sucks, Lexi. That sucks. Yeah, it's tough with the time zones, all of that. Forehand chip, the forehand of Parks, inside in, backhand, Layla way up high, good defending. That goes in, smash, surely put away though. Smash. Layla's still looking at it like, it's so funny because Layla's like 5'5" or whatever. I don't know how tall Layla is, but she's pretty short. And she just sees the smash layup over it. And the way Parks hit it, like if the crowd wasn't back there, Fernanda surely could have gotten a racket on it, but it went to the crowd, so she had no chance. But you always have to be careful when you hit an overhead right in front of the net because it bounces way up high. And if you don't hit it with enough depth into the court, even though it looks like that's surely put away, the opponent can just like kind of wait at the very back of the court and kind of have lots of time to get into position. So you got to be a little bit careful. It's the second serve here for Fernandez. Breakpoint number 3. Breakpoint number 3. I'm kind of feeling why a doubleheader is so difficult at this moment. Now it's starting to get a bit difficult because both matches are interesting. Yeah, just got to pick one. Sorry, first serve. It was a let from Fernandez, so that was a first serve. Now it's a second serve from Fernandez. On break point, second serve here. Oh, it's a double fault. Layla with a bunch of errors. She's looking flat out there. I don't think she expected Parks to be playing this well and this solid and this focused. And also, I don't know. She's playing flat. She didn't expect Parks to come back in that first set. Whatever it is, it's 7-5-2-1. 7-5-2-1. That sucks if you cannot watch them play. Yeah, that does. Stefanos, Rublev, Korda. Let's add Sorindlo, Shelton, Novak to added frustration on my end. Dang. Like, so yeah, I really want to see the Rublev versus Eubanks match. There are a few interesting ones going on. Yeah, I like most of those guys that you named as well. So, yes, Lexi Stefanos plays in 4 hours. Yeah, it's tough. The time zones are tough with Australia, I tell you what. Thoughts on Shelton versus O'Connell? Thoughts on Shelton versus O'Connell? By the way, Gauff is at 15:30 here. I'll talk about that in a moment. Forehand, Gauff. That goes out. 30-all. 30-all here. 1-1, 30-all for Dolehide. Gauff will be looking to bounce, though. If she can get a break here, then the wheels might fall off Dolehide. You never know. Gauff already back looking to serve. Serve here from Dolehide. Out wide to the forehand of Gauff. Forehand of Dolehide. The backhand of Gauff. Backhand of Dolehide. Steps in. The backhand of Gauff. Forehand Dolehide. The forehand of Coco. That goes out. Dolehide, good to get out of this game. 15-30 hole. 40-30 here for Dolehide. My thoughts on Ben Shelton taking on Christopher O'Connell. Well, first of all, Christopher O'Connell is one of my favorite players of the lower tiers of the tour. I love his one-handed backhand. I think he has one of the best one-handed backhands on tour, period. I think he's one of the flashier players on the tour, especially one of the flashier players outside the top 50. Very skillful kind of player. His game arguably just isn't that effective enough for some of the top guys, but I really like watching him play. O'Connell says that his biggest dream is to beat a top 10 guy at in the Rod Laver Arena. So his match against Shelton won't be quite that, but it would be close. So I know O'Connell will be having good motivations coming in. O'Connell's playing really good tennis recently. So I think O'Connell's going to test out Shelton. Both very flashy players. I think, but Ben Shelton won in straight sets over Batista Agut. He's looking confident. He's going to be intensely motivated to kind of defend his semifinals. And I'm going to say, you know what? I'll go out on a limb. I'll say Ben Shelton in 5 sets. I'll say Shelton in 5 sets. Even at the U.S. Open, Australian Open, Shelton still played a few 5-setters. I'll say Shelton in 5 sets against O'Connell. But I think O'Connell can test him. I think O'Connell can test him. O'Connell can test him. By the way, it's looking for Parks is super frustrated. I have the feeling Fernandez is going to find her way back in this. But this energy that Parks has, Fernandez needs to find her energy. She needs to get the crowd involved. Forehand drop shot. That's a good one from Dolehide to save break point versus Gauff. It's deuce on the Dolehide serve. It's 15-30 on the Parks serve. Chances on a couple service games in these matches. Backhand return way up high. Parks. Forehand, the forehand of Fernandez. That's in the net. 30-all in this Parks-Fernandez match. 30-all in this Fernandez-Parks match. First serve from Parks in the net. Dolehide serve into the Gauff forehand. Backhand of Gauff. That's oh, what a shot. I was going to say that's superb athleticism from Coco to get the backhand hit over it. Great kind of leg control and leg strength to get around the ball for a pass and come over it beautifully when it looked like she was going to have to be defensive. It nearly looked like it was going to be a passing shot, and that looked like it was in slow motion. Dolehide with an absolute slow motion backhand stick save. Advantage here for Dolehide. Forehand to the backhand of Gauff. Forehand of Dolehide. That's way up high. Gauff winner? No, right down the middle. Forehand lob. That's a great lob. Good smash from Gauff, though. Puts it away. Deuce. Puts it away, deuce. Who's O'Connell? Joe. Lexi, don't do O'Connell like that. He gets it. Not enough people know him as it is. But he's a guy I like. Backhand. Ooh, that just had stopped the tape. 3-1 for Gauff. 3-1 for Parks. I tell you what. Might be another seed out on the women's side. We've already had a few. Come on, Layla. Come on, get together, Layla. Come on, Layla. Gotta pull it together. Return. Backhand volley. The backhand of Gauff. Lob. Smash. Backhand return. She gets it. Backhand hit over. That's a great shot. Fernandez fully stretched out. Gauff is quite the athlete. I mean, I know Dolehide won the point, but my reaction is Gauff is quite the athlete. I would have broken both of my legs if I stretch out like that. She almost got it back, too. She just had she was just half a step from being there. All right, Fernandez needs to bring the crowd involved or something. Fernandez needs to get the crowd involved or something. Forehand of Dolehide. That goes just long. Deuce. Long deuce game here in the Gauff match. Long deuce game in the Gauff match. Gauff still trying to break the Dolehide serve and break this match open. I believe almost everyone underestimated Parks, and it makes sense because Parks is so inconsistent, but Parks is very powerful. When she is consistent, she will win. Yeah, she's definitely very dangerous, and she's a great athlete as well, very skilled player at times too. Like I remember a between the leg shot that for whatever reason you don't see tweeners as much on the women's end, but she had an absolutely beauty of a tweener lob last year, and I was like, wow, like that, and just other times I've seen her, like she has a lot of upside. If the mental game is there, she has a lot of upside. But yeah, it's that inconsistency. Love 15. I tell you what, Parks is kind of hitting through Fernandez. Come on, Layla. Let's see what she can do. Serve out wide, backhand. Parks into. I mean, Layla looks so flat out there. That goes basically 4 feet in front of her off the forehand, right into the ground. I don't know what Layla's doing. Worst form I've seen from Layla in a while. She's been playing amazing recently. Backhand slice, the backhand of Coco. As the tape goes over, backhand Dolehide, the backhand of Coco, backhand to backhand rally, backhand cross court, the backhand of Coco, backhand slice, and the forehand of Coco, inside in, forehand squash shot. The forehand of Gauff, that goes out. Great game from Dolehide to get the game. It is game point. By the way, meanwhile, Layla in huge trouble. Forehand volley, Layla defending lob, way up high smash. Parks. Layla's there though. What a fighting spear. That's in the net. Remember that if the name of the champion of this match is not Alicia Parks. Remember that point if in 5 hours time you're looking at the results today and you're like, oh, Fernandez with a comeback win in 3 sets. Remember that point. If this is anything but Alicia Parks victory. Remember that if it's anything but an Alicia Parks victory. I'm on a coffee break now. Okay, nice, Lexi. Taking 2 weeks off, so I'm good but tired. Yeah. Australian Open. Excited to watch it. It's been fun so far. A lot of different things going on. A lot of C's going out on the women's end. Layla doesn't want to become another. Great defense. Again, forehand cross court. Not a great angle, though. Backhand, just goes for too much. I don't know if Layla is tired or what, but she's hitting very flat at the moment. 2 break points. I mean, listen, Alicia Parks with a double break up. Parks is up and down. Fernandez has a great fighting spirit about her, but even then, it seems like this is going to be almost a nearly impossible task for Fernandez. I say nearly, but she needs to hold here. Sir Fernandez down the tee, slice. Forehand Fernandez comes in. It's not a great approach. Lob way over Fernandez. That stays in. Great lob. Backhand Fernandez, the forehand of Parks. That is not a good forehand. That's in the net. 30-40. Fernandez could just hold here. Then maybe she has a chance in her next return game. I'm feeling like if Fernandez can hold here, she could at least do something. Focus on the Fernandez match at the moment for sure. Gauff is currently serving at 1-2, 15 love. All focus on the Layla match, though. 30-40. Both players hugely dedicated to win this point. Hugely motivated in this Fernandez match. Forehand cross court. What a forehand. That is a Layla Fernandez forehand. Finally, deuce. And that goes out from Gauff, 15-all. Deuce here in the Fernandez match. By the way, guys, don't forget to subscribe to Quality Shot Tennis. If you are enjoying it, don't forget to like the video as well. Trying my best. First doubleheader I've ever done. But, and I didn't even know I was going to do one, but it's fun. Lexi, another new picture. Yeah, I'm waiting for Andre's match. I'm so nervous. I understand that. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Backhand slice Fernandez. The backhand of Parks hits over it. Does that stay in? Wow, what a shot from Parks. I mean, Parks, when Parks is redlining, she is annoying. Advantage to Parks. She's playing well. She's playing well. Serve here from Coco. Into the forehand chip of Dolehide. That goes long, 40-15. Eyes on the Fernandez match. Parks is at advantage, 3-1. Serve out wide. That's a great lefty spin serve. That goes out off the return. Layla. You saw her fight at the U.S. Open when she reached the final. She's this is the most excited a lot of people have been for her at a hardcourt major since that U.S. Open. Let's see if she can do an amazing comeback. This women's event has seen a few comebacks already. We'll see if she can add to the list. I feel like she definitely has a shot at it. Backhand to the backhand of Fernandez. Forehand of Parks. The backhand of Fernandez. That's a better Fernandez shot. That is what she was doing. And finally, a fist bump. Fernandez, give the crowd something to cheer you on about. Advantage Fernandez. She's looking flat out there. Eubanks is going to give him some trouble. Absolutely. Anthony's energy level went up 3 Red Bulls on the doubleheader started. That's why I watch Anthony. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I never really thought of myself. I mean, when I was young, I always remember this girl calling me hyper for some reason. It's one of those memories that just sticks in your mind, you know? Random memories. Some of them just stick in your mind more than others. I always remember this girl who's like a teenager when I was like 7 said that I was like the most hyper kid she ever met. And I never forgot it for some reason. But for the most part, I don't really think of myself in that way. I'm definitely a passionate person, but I got hyped for the streams for sure. Fernandez escapes. She saves 3 break points against the ruthless Parks. Back on serve, and I'm feeling the Fernandez comeback is on, to be honest. Backhand, that hits the tape from Dolehide, so it's love 30. Chance here for Gauff. Hey, what's up, Maynor? Appreciate you. Hi, Anthony. Yeah, I appreciate it. On's lost. Let's go, okay. Appreciate you in the chat. We want you to be happy. Hope you're feeling better. Yeah, because the crash. It's crazy. I hope you are doing better. Demonor is playing, but he's streaming here. Anthony, aka Anthony. I'm playing and streaming at the same time, Lexi. Forehand of into the backhand Dolehide. That goes out. I don't think I look that much like Demonor. Do I really look that much like Demonor? To me, that's crazy. You know my Demonor story, though. I've told that before. Definitely has a mountain to climb, Joe, but I don't think it's impossible. Fernandez has the fighting spirit, and Alicia's up and down. So we'll see. Demonor just beat Arnaldi 3-0. We haven't seen a lot of straight set matches on the men's side. Strangely enough, only 2 seeds have gone out, though. It's been like a million on the women's side. Like, there are only 32 seeds on the women's side. It feels like a million have lost already. Rabata, Swiatek and Garcia had tough ones, though, and they won in straight sets. Back in a Gauff, the forehand of Dolehide, drop shot. Forehand Gauff, right at Dolehide with the forehand volley. That goes wide, though. Gauff gets the break. It looks like Gauff might run away with it. By the way, if the Gauff match does end early, even though the title says Gauff Dolehide, I will be covering the Layla match. I like Arnaldi. That's an Italian kid to get right. Yeah, very talented guy. I always mix him up with Luca Nardi, who also happens to be Italian. Hey, what's up, Min? Good to have you in the chat. What's up, Min Shi? By the way, let me know if you got the Quality Shot membership from Joe. Joe Mom in the chat. He gifted 5 memberships in the chat. Serve hits the tape from Alicia Park, second serve. So let me know if you got that. You can always join to become a member for Quality Shot. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe as well, by the way, if you haven't. And appreciate all the members in the chat. Serve backhand return of Layla into the forehand of Parks. That goes out. The Layla comeback is on. I think Layla Fernandez is going to win this match. I said it. I think Layla Fernandez is going to win this match. Parks has the lead, but Layla Fernandez, she plays tennis and she climbs mountains at the same time. She is a fighter. What's up, Min? What's up, Min? Arnaldi is not there yet. Not quite, no. Amanda won. Hey, excellent news, Max. Let's go, Amanda. She's one of my favorites as well. Great news. I'm so stoked for Amanda. Yeah, I'm glad we got an Amanda chat. Listen, some people don't like her, but I really love what she brings. Love to see her happy out there, too. I was thinking of 2 scoreboards. Yeah, if I knew it ahead of time, then I could probably add 2 in now that I think about it. Maybe I should try that out. That makes a lot more sense, actually. Lex, I'm glad you said that. I don't know why I didn't think about that before. I do not know why I didn't think about that before. 1 second. Hold up. Let me see if I can add a second scoreboard. That did not even cross my mind, to be honest. Oh, what the? I think you look more like Nori, Anthony. Okay. I like Nori. Nori is so random. Anthony's long lost brother is Alex Demonor. I like Demon, so I'll take it, I guess. No, Anthony, you're prettier. I'll take handsome, but prettier works. That's fine. That works as well. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll take it as a compliment. 13 seeds were eliminated on the ladies. Yeah. So many seeds. I'm still on. I'm just going to work. Yeah. Nice. In my opinion, you don't look like Demon. That's what I think. Robbie, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being the voice of reason. We got a voice of reason in the chat. I don't look like Demonor. Demonor looks like me. No, I'm kidding. Demonor looks like me. No, that's ridiculous. 40-15 for Parks here, by the way. Am I live? I'm not live. I'm not live, and it is not 40-15 for Parks. It is 4-2. Fernandez serving out 15-all. I'll stick with my prediction. I think Fernandez wins this match, but she's got to up her energy. She's looking a little bit flat, a little bit tired out there. First serve is a let. She's down in the match right now, though. Yes, you look a lot like Demon, or even with the beard. Look closely, Robert. We'll be right back. All right, no problem. Lexi, I have my glasses off. I can see a little bit. I'm not going to lie, but just a little bit. 15-30, by the way. Dolehide trying to come back like she did in the first set. Roxo, great. Hey, I appreciate it, Roxo. Yeah, let me see if I can add a second scoreboard in since I'm doing the doubleheader. I know a lot of people are here for Layla as well, so I'm very interested in the Layla match as well, which is why I'm doing both. All right, I'm trying to add a second scoreboard in. I don't know why I didn't think of this. It really didn't cross my mind. I've never done doubleheader. Backhand of Gauff. That's a great shot. How Dolehide even get to that is ridiculous. That stays in. Forehand Gauff and the backhand Dolehide cross court. What a ridiculous rally this is from the side. Dolehide forehand inside in. So the forehand of Gauff. Backhand Dolehide cross court. Backhand Gauff. Backhand Dolehide. Oh, that was nearly a defensive point. That might be one of the more impressive defensive points of the tournament, but she isn't the victor at the end. Gauff wins the point, 30-all. Gauff wins the point, 30-all. Okay, hold up. Wait, can I add 2 screens? Oh, shoot. I don't know if I can add 2 screens in at once. Let me see. Huh. All right, well, for sure I want the Gauff screen in here. I don't know if I can add in 2 screens. At least I don't know how to. Surely you can add in 2 screens. Let me try something out, actually. I'm going to try something out. I'm going to try to add 2 screens because I think that would be better. I think that would be better. All right, 40-30 here for Fernandez, by the way. This is challenging. Backhand slice Parks, the forehand of Fernandez. Forehand of Parks, cross court, and the backhand of Fernandez down the line. That's a screamer. Come on, Fernandez. Get some energy. Pick it back up. Gauff gets the hold as well, by the way. 4-3 for Alicia Parks, 4-2 for Gauff, but Fernandez with a great winner to get to 4-3. She's 4-3 down. Gauff is 4-2 up. Dolehide about to serve. Dolehide trying to stay close. The main question is, do you play like Demon? I do, actually. I play tennis. When I do play tennis, I actually play better when I'm more offensive and stepping into the court and being aggressive, but I'm fast. I'm definitely fast when I play tennis. So Demonor is definitely an inspiration, but I play a little bit like Demonor for sure. My speed can annoy opponents. That's one thing that I do have going for me. I don't have a serve, but I do have some speed. I'm only talking about the visuals. Okay. Let's see. I'm not as fast as Demon, though. I don't think anybody is, except if your name is Alcaraz or maybe Usain Bolt. That goes out. Love 15 for Coco. Love 15 for Coco. Lexi, yeah. I'm back. All right, nice manure. Nice manure. I'm going to try to add a second screen in. We are experimenting. This is an experiment. I'm loving doing a doubleheader, though. I want to try doing things that nobody else has done in a doubleheader. Like, If I'm doing tennis stuff, I want to experiment with stuff that hasn't been done. But yeah, it's fun. All right, Parks at the line at 4-3. Forehand, Parks, that's in the net. Love 15. I did say I think Fernandez coming back. Let's see. Let's see. Gauff with the winner. It's love 30. It's looking like Gauff might get this match. It's looking like Gauff might get this match. At least for future doubleheaders. Let me see if I can get both scoreboards on at once. I'm gonna try this out. We're experimenting. That's a good serve from Parks, 15-all. Fernandez needs to get some fight, some energy. I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing a little bit of it, but might need to add more. Parks is playing well, though. Serve out wide from Parks is too good again. I don't know how many aces Parks has, but it's a lot. Don't know how many aces Parks has, but it's a lot. Huh. It's looking like I might not be able to do 2 scoreboards at once. Yeah, that looks weird. I don't know what happened. Okay, I can only do one out one time, at least how my settings are at the moment. Yeah, it's looking like I can only do 1 scoreboard at once, which is strange. Which is kind of strange. I'm assuming there might be a way to do more than 1, but for now I only figure out how to do 1. So I'm gonna keep the Gauff scoreboard on. I'll keep the Gauff scoreboard on, but the Gauff match looks like it might end soon. So once that ends, I'll just have the Layla scoreboard. That's how we're gonna do it. By the way, 3 break points for Gauff, and she gets the break. So she's at 5-2 in the second set serving. She's at 5-2 in the second set serving. Park serving at 4-3. And that's a back and return out. Too many errors from Layla. I tell you what, she's looking flat out there. 7-5, 5-3 for Parks. It really is going to take a mountain to climb to come back. It's going to take a mountain to climb to come back. Wow, that's a strange stat. 70% of first serves in set number 2. In both sets, Fernandez has served over 70% of her first serves in. And Parks has served 55% first serves in set number 1. 67% first serves in set number 2. And Fernandez still hasn't been able to get into the Parks return games. And Park has been winning. So that's a bit of a strange stat. Parks serve definitely more powerful than the Fernandez serve, though. Usain Bolt was a Greyhound. Yeah, Bolt is crazy. He is fast. Usain Bolt, Michael Phelps, Muhammad Ali, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, these are some of the greatest athletes ever. I missed a lot as well. Muhammad Ali is crazy. This is for my flowers, Anthony. Oh, wait, love the double header experience. All right. I appreciate it, Mara. Thank you so much for the donation. Wow. Raynora, yeah, awesome, Raynora. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. It really does mean a lot to me, so thank you. That's crazy to me. Thank you for all the donos, and thank you for everybody just joining in. Any and all donations are always appreciated. They go straight to me. But just anybody joining in, I do appreciate it. 30 love here, by the way, for Fernandez. All time will stand still at this 5-4 games for Alicia Parks. Does she have the guts to serve it out, though? Can she really finish it off? Backhand cross court, that stays in on both lines. That's a great forehand inside out. That's why she won the U.S. Open. Gauff now finding her ways. It's 15 love. She's in full control. Full throttle control. First serve in the net from Fernandez. First serve in the net from Fernandez. 30 love. Backhand Parks, the forehand of Fernandez. Backhand Parks. The backhand of Fernandez. That's out from Parks, though. Bit of frustration from Parks, by the way. That's a sign of nerves. You know what nerves can kind of manifest into is frustration. And we'll see if she can serve this out. Definitely the odds are with Parks to win this match, but I just don't like counting Fernandez completely out. But it is Parks who's the favorite for sure. Especially the way she's been serving. when she is getting that first serve in. Forehand of Parks in the backhand of Fernandez. Backhand of Parks, cross court. The forehand of Fernandez. Forehand of Parks, cross court. Great hitting from Parks, honestly. Forehand of Parks inside out. Outrageous hitting, and you just feel like the Fernandez forehand just really hasn't showed up today like usual. 40-15. By the way, 15-30 for Dolehide in the Gauff match. So Dolehide with one last ditch effort, you could call it. One last ditch effort. By the way, guys, once again, it's Anthony Hirsch here on the call. Don't forget to subscribe to Quality Shot Tennis if you're new. For more doubleheaders like this, I'm sure I'll do more. I would love to do one or two more throughout the Australian Open as well. I might suggest it to Faison because this has been some of the most fun I've had on a stream, to be honest. Forehand cross court, the backhand slice of Fernandez. Forehand of Parks. And that goes out. That would have been a great shot. It was nearly a great shot, but it goes wide. Fernandez holds. Let's see what Leylah Fernandez can do at this 5-4 game. Hour and 38 minutes played so far. Do we have another hour and a half to go, or is Parks going to serve it out? We're about to see. That's tennis as well. Forehand, that's big. Dolehide, take your chances. Forehand slice. Forehand put away. Gauff raises her hand. Listen, Gauff is nervous because Dolehide did this in the first set. Dolehide nearly won the first set with a comeback like this. 15-40 for Dolehide with 2 break points. 15-40 for Dolehide with 2 break points. Sean, what was the biggest upset today? That's a good question. Ons Jabeur down in 6-0, 6-2 versus Mir Andreeva, surely, I would think, has been the biggest upset so far. That's a good serve from Coco down the tee. Good serve from Coco down the tee. Have you seen The Bear, that brilliant show starring that CK Jerry? Yeah, The Bear is fantastic. I love that show. Kind of off topic, but I love it. That return is long from Dolehide deuce. That's one of the better serves, better shows. But yeah, I think the Jabeur match is. I've heard about the Bear. Yeah, very good. Leylah. All right, let's see what Parks can do. She's about to step up to the line. She is at the line. Gauff trying to serve out the match against Dolehide, and Parks trying to serve out the match against Fernandez. First serve is an ace down the tee. Let me tell you what, I've rarely seen Alicia Parks as kind of fiercely focused. I have seen her on the court against Fernandez today. I don't know what it is, but she has been absolutely just rock solid, which is not something I'm used to saying about Parks, but when she's on, she's on. Match point here for Coco as well, trying to serve it out. First serve is wide. That's another big ace from Parks, I believe. Yep. It's another big serve, 30 love. But it's a match point here for Coco, trying to finish off against Dolehide. Serve. Down the tee, big forehand to the backhand of Gauff. Backhand Dolehide goes for it down the line. Forehand squash shot, Gauff defending. Forehand to the backhand of Coco. Backhand Dolehide sliced. Forehand of Coco. It's not a great forehand. Backhand, that's big. The forehand of Gauff. Forehand Dolehide, that's big. That might be a winner, and it is a winner. That is a winner, just wide. Back to deuce. Dolehide saves a match point. 30 love here for Parks, serving at 5-4. It's looking like it might be Parks taking out another seed on the WTA side, and a seed who's been in mighty good form. Fernandez. 30 love here for Parks. Big point. Big point for Fernandez. If you're down 3 match points against the Parks serve, you're pretty much out of the match. And that goes out, and that's the position she finds herself in. Alicia Parks looking for the upset over Leylah. Very disappointing for Leylah Fernandez fans who really wanted a good run of it. Coco Gauff, Alicia Parks could be a great third round, especially if Parks plays like this. Let's see if we get it. Advantage to Coco. Another match point. First serve in the net, though. First serve in the net. This doubleheader is wild. I tell you what. Doubleheader is wild. Match point, serve out wide. Forehand swinging volley. That goes out. Wild shot selection from Parks. Said that swing volley. Deuce number 3, by the way, for Coco, who it's a double fault. 2 match points saved. 2 more match points coming for Parks. We got match points on both. No, match point for Parks now, but now it's deuce on the golf court. Couple match points for Parks here. Another serve. Fernandez defending, or returning, I should say. Big points on both courts. Gauff, backhand. The backhand slice of Coco, forehand. The forehand of Dolehide, that's big. To the forehand of Coco. Forehand of Coco. The forehand of Dolehide. Forehand of Coco. The backhand of Dolehide. Backhand Coco. The backhand slice of Dolehide. Forehand Coco. The backhand Dolehide. Long rally. It's a match point in the Fernandez court. Forehand Gauff. It's a forehand Fernandez. The forehand of Parks, who might put away. Backhand pass. Hits the tape. Goes over. Fernandez stays alive. She puts up a huge apology. Meanwhile, Dolehide saves another. Or Dolehide doesn't save it, but it's Gauff at a match point. A lot of things happening at once. Gauff and Parks both at match points. It looked like Fernandez was surely out of the match. Parks didn't do quite enough with the forehand inside in. That just the slightest of margins kept Fernandez in the match. 40-30. This would be a miracle. Serve into the body of Dolehide. Gauff. Forehand misses it again. Gauff not playing very clutch. Serve down the tee. That misses long. This is chaos. This is chaos. This is chaos. 40-30. Match point number 3. I can't even watch. Backhand Fernandez. She's got to just keep it in now. Forehand Fernandez. That stays deep in the court. Backhand Fernandez hits over at the forehand of Parks. Forehand Fernandez. The backhand of Parks. Forehand Fernandez. And that goes wide. Alicia Parks with a huge roar and says, come on. The big smile. She looks at her box. Let's see. Parks points out the sky. Layla Fernandez is out of the event. Great performance from Parks, though. Great performance from Parks, who could set up a third round against Coco Gauff. That's in the net. Coco is frustrated, and it's advantage to Dolehide. Alicia Parks does a bit of the Serena twirl, by the way, as she kind of waves off to the crowd. She waves off to the crowd. All right, we are doing a single header now. We did the Layla match. Now the full focus is on this Coco match. But disappointing from Layla. She looked flat. She rarely got the crowd involved, and I don't know what it was from Fernandez. The Parks game is the kind of game that can test out Fernandez. Backhand, huge forehand of Dolehide comes to net. Forehand pass. What a shot. That's too good. That's too good. That's too good. By the way, guys, once again, don't forget to subscribe to Quality Shot Tennis. I'll be doing more streams, more double headers as well. Just more streams. I got to catch up on the chat. I've been missing a lot. I've been missing a lot of the chat and what's kind of bits going on. Sean Anthony doing a double header. Yeah, that I am. That I am. Comeback starts now, Layla. Yes, just couldn't quite do it at the end. I thought once she got that net cord, I thought that maybe there's something. Hey, Joe Mama, I like the name. Yeah. I like the name as well. Another double fault from Coco, by the way, to give Dolehide back at advantage. I love you, Layla. Good job, Parks. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I cursed Parks. Yeah. OMG, Ons got bageled. Yeah, it's crazy. She finally won. Yeah, Parks got it done. All right, Dolehide with the break point. Great stretch to get it back. A good get. Smash down the line. Coco solid. She's just got to put 2 good points back to back together, does Coco. She's really got to do that. GG Parks, yeah. I thought the Jabor and Andreeva match would go into 3 sets. I'll tell you what, Max, as soon as I saw that match, I was like, oh, 3 sets. More than any other match. I was like, yeah, 3 sets. Not even close. That tells you how hard it is to predict tennis. Not even close to a 3 sets match. Crazy. Backhand slice goes long. Coco Gauff trying to finish off her match against Dolehide and set up a 3rd round encounter against Alicia Parks. She's at a 4th match point. I thought she already had 4, but she's at her 4th, apparently. She's had a lot of match points. Number 4. Can she serve this out? A good first serve would be helpful. Backhand, right on the baseline, just stays in. Dolehide backhand. She's got to keep taking her chances. Forehand Dolehide to the forehand of Gauff. Backhand Dolehide. The forehand of Gauff hitting through the court. Backhand, lob way up high. How does that get in? Neutralizes. Oh, that's in the net. Gauff survives. It really wasn't easy. I know it's 7-6, 6-2. People look at the scoreline and be like, oh, okay, that was not easy. Neither set was easy. Hug between the 2 players. Seems like they're friends. Well, God, and who doesn't like Coco? I mean, whatever. Coco gets the win, 7-6, 6-2. That was the end of my first doubleheader. I appreciate everybody who joined into it. Coco with a good win over Dolehide. It wasn't easy. Fernandez goes out to Alicia Parks, and it's going to be an all-American matchup between Alicia Parks and Coco Gauff. What a blast. Hey, I appreciate it, Joe. Thank you for joining in. This was fun for me, too. Parks and Coco match would be exciting. Yeah. Yeah. 2 big servers, too. 2 big servers. That was a forehand to get it done from Coco as well, by the way. Congrats to Coco. I like this doubleheader. This was fun for me. I'm going to do more of these. For sure, I'm going to do more of these. That was fun. 9-minute game. Yeah. That's crazy for the last game of a match. That was not easy. Neither set. You could see it in Coco's face when she celebrated. She was like, man, I had to give my all in both sets there to finish it. Layla plays better when it's a group thing. I don't know. The fire for most for singles matches are not there anymore. It wasn't there today, but to be honest, last year she won like 8 consecutive matches. She won a title last year in singles, and she looked pretty fired up for most of those. I just don't know what it was today, Lexi, but you're definitely right. She was missing the fire today. No worries. Just wanted to be about tennis. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you for everybody joining in. Thanks, Demonor. I appreciate it. I'm glad I could play and commentate at the same time. Parks is the not fully developed Coco version. Maynor, that's so true though. That's so true. But the mental game is so different between Coco and Parks. They're not even comparable. I know the match today, Parks was locked in, but Parks is funny, man. I like these random players that you really don't know what they're gonna bring, but who's covering Novak? David is currently asleep, but he's gonna be covering Novak. David was initially gonna have the Fernandez match, but it started raining, and then I noticed Fernandez was on. I was like, wait, I could do a doubleheader. So yeah. I appreciate it, Robbie. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun for me. 7662. Like always, I like to look into the boring numbers of tennis because that's something I like to do for some reason. Just to know more about kind of what happened in the match because I'm curious of what we just saw. 78% first serve points won for Gauff. 20 winners, 26 unforced errors. Definitely, I didn't realize the disparity was that big. To me, it felt pretty high level, but I guess at times it was a little bit scratchy. But I still enjoyed the match. I thought it was good. I definitely didn't think that the stats were like that. So, yeah, stats are important as well. Adios. Yeah, thank you. I'm waiting for my applause. All right, no problem. And thank you so much for the donation, Maynard, as always. Appreciate you always joining in. Congrats for a doubleheader. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'll do more of these. All right, it was Coco getting the win over Caroline Dolehide, 7-6, 6-2. It was not easy. Coco was up a break, nearly up 2 breaks in the first set. Dolehide played sensational to come back. And then Coco clutched up in the tiebreaker. And then the second set, pretty much Coco just found her game again. But Dolehide, 9-minute game to close it out. Caroline Dolehide is a big name to look out for. And yeah, Ark, my boys, Alexia, yeah, I'm sorry for that. For your next doubleheader, Anthony, make sure you have 2 scoreboards. Love you. Yeah, I couldn't find a way today, but I'll try to figure out if I can get that. Thanks a lot, Anthony. Yeah. No problem. Thank you, Lexi, for joining in. I appreciate it. I really do. All right, 7-6, 6-2 for Gauff over Dolehide. It was Fernandez losing to Alicia Parks. Shame for Fernandez. Great upset for Alicia Parks, who takes out another WTA seed. Alicia Parks looking so laser focused. Big serve. She's got the skills. She's got the athleticism. When she's on, she's on. She's just inconsistent, but she might be a tough test for Gauff, who really didn't show up with her absolute best all day today. We'll see how that match looks. That should be fun. And yeah, Coco getting the win, 7-6, 6-2. And she will meet Alicia Parks in the 3rd round. I'll see you guys for more streams covering the Australian Open.